Alright guys, welcome to the Jank Bank. Today we are going to be playing some Mono Red Devotion in Modern. And hopefully going to do pretty well. Been having some good luck with this deck lately. Thought y'all might enjoy it though. Opponent's going to play first because they're not playing 8-rack. Unless they are playing 8-rack. Alright, let's see here. We got 4 lands, 1 Soulscar Mage, 2 Soulscar Mage. Not a strong enough hand really to lead off on, so I'm not good with having 2 Nykthos. I think that's my big thing, and this is perfect. We will keep this hand. And keep it on top. We are playing against Elves, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Let's see if they are fast enough to beat our guys. So the rule is always bolt the Elves. If you can't bolt the Elves, you do bolt the Elves. So we're going to bolt the Elves. Because Elves lead into many, many more Elves. Every time. Got Wooded Foothills. Play a Elvish Mystic. Different art. Haven't seen that one before. Okay, we go 2 into an Ash Zealot. Go ahead and swing. And answer. Probably nothing. Yep. Okay, let's see here. So next turn we Nykthos. See what our opponent grabs. It's probably just, yeah, Overgrown Tomb. Sounds about right to me. And playing a... Could be going up against a Dwynen's Lead or something like that at this point. Should be a little bit of a pain, but we can deal with it. Ah, a Clan Caller. Okay, so they're going a little bit more grindy. And there's the Dwynen's Lead. That is exactly what we were expecting. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to go a little more defensive with our play than we were going to go. Because we could go Goblin Guide into Stigma Lasher, but I think the better play here is Boros Reckoner, just because it's going to be better on defense. Opponent lets it go through. We are not going to attack, because that would be silly. And a great way to lose our stuff that we really like. Okay. Play Nykthos. I don't know if it's worth our time to Banefire anything just yet. I think that's more of a wait on it type thing, but we'll play a Goblin Guide. And, so we've got 6 Devotion to play with. We could just go ahead and Banefire the Clan Caller and get in for some serious damage right now. I think that's what we do. I'm willing to take the risk. Alright, so we're going to play Stigma Lasher. So they're not going to be gaining any life. Then we're going to Banefire on this one. X4. Because overkill is underrated. And then we're going to attack for a lot of damage. Sound good to everybody else? Sounds good to me. Dwynen's elite, yuck. They're going to have some serious blockage going on right now. But looks like they've mostly emptied their hand at this point. Other than maybe a collected company? Yeah? Collected company? I'm waiting for it. Okay, so we got them down to 12. See what they can do here. They can't collect a company now. I would have, honestly, if I had it in hand, have played it right about there, so. We shall see what we shall see. Alright, playing Lead the Stampede. All they're doing is putting cards in hand right now. So the question is, how much damage can we get through? Ooh, quite a bit. We can get quite a bit through. Okay, so we're gonna go... We're just gonna go 3. Player Chain Whirler. I know it's kind of preemptive to do that, especially when our opponent does have quite a bit of stuff. But at this point, I think that if we can outpace them, that's the more important part. So for instance, if they let Stigma Lasher get through, which they probably will, then I think we're doing okay after that. Nobody lets Stigma Lasher through. It's always the first one to get blocked. They're getting hit for 7, so... down to 4. They gotta play a lot of stuff this turn in order to avoid dying. And that's if we don't actually get anything this next go. So they're gonna play that, and then Dwynen's elite, so they have plenty of blockers. But the thing is that if they block incorrectly in any way, shape, or form, we still have them dead to rights because of Boros elite. And that's the lightning bolt, so that's the first game, basically, is what we're saying here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll full on attack, give them some hope because we're awful people. Let Goblin Guide trigger. Forest entered revealed card zone, sounds good. So they drew a forest. Alright, how are you gonna block? Okay, sounds good, sounds good, sounds good. Alright. Because we're terrible people, that's why. Begin sideboarding. Okay, so what we're dealing with here is quite a bit of good stuff. Goblin Chain Whirler is awesome in this matchup. I'm going to pull out Ram Gang. I think Banefire is too slow to play against them. Other than that, we bring in probably a Braids, just because they're good creature removal. And, oh gosh, what do we do here? I would bring in Sweltering Suns, but that kills almost all of our creatures too. The alternative is we wait it out until they have quite a few out there. I'll bring in 1. I'll do the right thing. We'll bring in 2. We'll bring in 2 of them. We can make it work. So if we get that awful hand that has 3 lands and that, we just go ahead and go for it. Or this. This works too. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and keep because we can kill their turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Turn 2 we play Stigma Lasher. Turn 3 we Goblin Chain Whirler, whatever they've got going on. Pretty strong opener. Yep. Into Llanowar Elves. And I do believe that red is the superior color, for those of you wondering. Red versus green. But together they are very good. I do like the Gruul all-around mechanic. What you got? Gonna play a Stigma Lasher, 4 cards in hand. Really? Okay. So apparently they didn't have an elf card in hand or weren't willing to reveal it. One of those two things has definitely happened here. We're gonna go ahead and Stigma Lasher. And we're gonna swing. Because really we got Chain Whirlers. Like, there's nothing we have to really worry about. Because they pretty much are going to dump their hand or they are going to do nothing. I think that we kind of disabled them by taking out that turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Because this is their turn 4, so they've definitely missed land drops at this point. They're trying to bait us out a little bit, and I'm definitely going to take the bait on this one. So we're going to 1 Soulscar Mage. Tap for Devotion. Play our Chain Whirler. Play a Stigma Lasher. Swing in. Two triggers. They definitely cannot gain life this game. That's one of the things I really do love about Stigma Lasher is its ability to just have a completely game-altering effect without actually staying on the battlefield. It's pretty great that way. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. This is the best thing. This is... We are blessed in the greatest way right now, because we're going to see a combination of Chain Whirler and a Lightning Bolt take down Steel Leaf Champion because of --/ counters. Yeah. And we win the game.